At the half here at Prather Coliseum, Northwestern State leading Grambling 37-32 at the break. 37-30. They've actually changed the score on me. It was 37-32. It's now 37-30 as we are here at halftime. So NSU with the 7-point lead. We're joined by one of my favorite people on campus here. It's David Antilley, the manager and executive director of NSU-TV. David, thanks for taking some time to come down here and join me.
Well, you know, they were trying to find somebody else, and a big famous person was supposed to be here. They backed out, so I'm here.
I don't know how it gets any more famous than David Antilley, especially when you're talking about NSU-TV. And let's be honest about this. NSU-TV has taken a huge step forward the last couple of years with the, joining up forces with ESPN Plus and really doing your own in-house broadcasts and sending those over to ESPN Plus. That's a big thing and something that the students here can learn from. Yeah,
we are very student oriented in our department, the New Media, Journalism, Communication Arts Department. We believe in hands-on. And so my philosophy is if you come in as a freshman, you can start working right away if you want to. And so we actually have students like that come in as freshmen, sophomore, they go straight to it. At larger schools, you might not get to touch the equipment until your junior, maybe even your senior year. But we believe in all that hands-on because you can read about it in a book, but until you physically touch cameras and things like that, you really don't understand it. So we really like to do that. With the ESPN Plus broadcasting that we're doing now, we have tons of opportunities because we're broadcasting every sport that we offer basically at Northwestern. And so there's lots of opportunities for students to get involved. Like tonight, the second quarter was directed by one of our students, his very first time directing, Stanley. And so he's got that opportunity. By doing this now, he's going to get to continue to do some basketball, help us with baseball. We have students on replay, students on the bug. The bug is the scoreboard at the bottom. We have students running camera. Now, during the holidays, sometimes it can be a little iffy because students, for some reason, like to go home and see their families. But
crazy, right?
It's okay because tonight there are 3 Antilles working camera. The high center camera is my son, Joshua. The low camera 3 is my son, Jacob. And then I'm on the tight shot camera 2 up there. But, whatever has to happen to get the job done. And me personally, I love working camera. I love working all the different areas, and so I will fill in at different areas, and so it's a great opportunity. And so we also, by talking about holidays and stuff, we offer high school students a chance to come and look at our program, not only during holidays, but anytime during the academic year. And so what we like to do is invite those high school students to reach out to me in New Media, Journalism, Communication Arts. We bring you here. You watch in the trailer for a little bit, then we bring you out, and we'll actually put you on the camera. So you're working camera in an actual ESPN Plus broadcast. And not a lot of places have the guts to do that, but our philosophy is that if you want to learn, this is the place to come. You're going to make mistakes. We make mistakes as professionals, but you're going to make mistakes. Well, some of us make mistakes. But we want you to learn from those mistakes, build up. We have a meeting after every game. We talk about what we did bad, and then we talk about what we did well so we can end on a good note. And we want to keep building those layers of achievement so that by the time you graduate, you can take the skills you learn here and go anywhere and work for anybody.
Well, I just want to reiterate, I definitely make mistakes. I'm probably leading the way in mistakes, but it is really cool that you guys afford the opportunity to those students. And let's be honest, it's become one of the more attractive programs here at Northwestern State, especially if you're looking to get into media, because you can truly do it all here.
And we're easing into both sides of the media. Mm-hmm. Right now, our students are focusing on the behind the scenes, but we're hoping to move forward. And Patrick Netherton taught a class last spring, broadcasting announcing class, and the students for their final exam did play-by-play in color for a NCAA softball ESPN production. And so what we're hoping is to train more and more students to build our program up by adding students so that in the future for what they call Olympic sports, softball, soccer, and things like that, maybe we can turn it over to some students to do play-by-play in color, or if not that, doing sideline reportings and stuff like that. We want to keep building our program, and hopefully in the future for basketball and stuff, we'll have some sideline reporters.
Yeah, so I guess that's what's next on the horizon, is just trying to continue to build that. Is there anything that's maybe surprised you with doing this?
I think the biggest surprise is the effort from everybody on campus to make this successful. From facilities, who does Martin and his crew, that changes a lot. They help us however we need to, moving stuff, things like that. Marketing, they give us footage, we give them footage. Everybody works as a team. So I think it's just it's us with ESPN, but it's a family-oriented with everybody in athletics wanting to make this the best possible, because whenever we put good stuff out, it makes Northwestern look great. And that's been my key for my 30-plus years at Northwestern. Every day I want to make Northwestern look great.
Well, we got about 30 seconds left here. You talked about it being family-oriented. This truly is family-oriented. I mean, you got your boys up there working. I hope you're paying them well.
Well, I pay them a lot because I pay them in food, and they're 14, like 6'2". They love to eat, and so I would probably be better off if I paid them in a student worker's job or something.
Well, thank you for joining us here. David Antilley, the manager and executive director of NSU-TV. We'll be back here at Prather Coliseum. The Lady Demons lead by 7 here at the half. 37-30, NSU in front of Grambling.